Hi, my name is Drew from the Lancaster SVS, and today we're going to draw Mickey. So today we're going to need a pencil, some paper, and two items that we're going to use to trace. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make Mickey's head. So we're going to use this bowl to trace the base of his head. All right, next we're going to use the base of this structure to do his ears. So the next thing we're going to do is find the center point so that we can make some light straight lines as a guide. So next we're going to freehand. So just under this line that we've made, we're going to do the arch of Mickey's nose. It'll look like this. Now under that line that we just made, we're going to draw his nose. And you can do some repetitive circles around and around until you get it right. And then you should have an outline that looks something like that. All right, next we're gonna get the little shine that's on his nose. So just make another small little oval within his nose. And it should look like this. Now for the next step, we're gonna freehand his eyes. Start with one. Again, you can do some multiple strokes over. Go to the other. Try to make it look as much as you can like the first. And it'll look something like this. And now we're gonna do his mouth. So start with some creases of his cheeks on each side to make them even. And then you just want to make your lines meet all the way across. You can do a second line if you'd like. Trying to stay as much on as you can. Now we're going to do the bottom. One more line. And it'll look something like this. So now if you notice on Mickey, his lip kind of goes a little lower than the rest of his head. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna erase this bottom part and fill that in. So just a little section from the bottom. And then kind of go along the lip line. And after we've done this line here, we can fill his head back in a little bit right there. Now the next step we're going to do is tongue. And this part will be freehand, so you can just make it look however. Okay, now we're going to do the edges around his head, these little peaks. So find a nice spot in the middle to start, and then just bridge it over to the ear. And you'll do the same thing with the other side. So now we're going to do this part right here, all the way up here. So we're going to start at this little line here. Get your way all the way up there. I'm going to go ahead and flip the picture upside down to do the other side just because it's easier for me. You can do whatever works best for you. So so now that we've gotten this far, all we have left to do is shading, which I'm gonna go ahead and do off camera, and then I'll show you my finished product. And then once you've completed all of your shading, it should look something like this.